So let's get our tech on and let's find Paradox Agent C. We know exactly where it was because we sort of balked on the idea of where it was, so you now know exactly where it is located on the 50th floor. So we'll go just right there. Hopefully we'll be able to avoid some combat, and then we can just do some work as Sarah and Noel here. Now let's go back to the 50th floor. Oh, I'm sorry, let's go back to the 49th floor to grab this last Paradox agent, and like I said, it's exactly on the opposite side of that outer ring, which makes things at least a little bit nicer for ourselves. These guys are actually really fast to pop up on your screen. You can't really jump around and avoid them, but that's okay. We'll fix them just like we fixed the Flanitor gosh darn enemies, and as you can see, the AoE just makes things so nice. Okay, let's try Thundaga. Attack everyone in a wide range, I should say, and these word Metroids will not last long with our Choco running around, wreaking havoc. I just love having a Chocobo just running around, and as I said, wreaking havoc. It just makes things so much more interesting in fights because you watch him just kind of prancing around and he starts pecking things. It reminds me almost of just annoying birds. Like, there's a lot of funny shorts that exist in our comedic sort of dictionary that have to do with annoying loud birds that just piss off everyone that they're around, and I think it's just kind of funny because, you know, some birds can be extremely annoying. So let's run right around. Oh my gosh, I can't even avoid these guys. That is insane. But these guys will fall extremely easily, as you saw just from last fight. Very, very easy sort of opponents. I mean, when your opponents are using the literal attack, they should be very, very easy to kill. And since our Chocobo is using Blitz, it's going to lend itself to really quick and easy combat here. Noel's going to take out the Metro Droid on our right, but we're going to take out the one on the left here. We probably got 5 stars on this. Did we? Wow, 3 stars. You really have to destroy them, which is kind of weird, but I think you have to get, basically, you have to get a preemptive strike to 5-star those fights just because they are so quick. And you would need to stagger them and kill them all basically in one fell swoop if you want to be successful there. But anyways, our Paradox agent should be right around here on the ground somewhere, exactly where we are supposed to find it. I wonder, oh my gosh, look at that. Now that is just masochistic. I probably actually missed that. You could probably have grabbed Type C when we were here in the first place, but this is kind of a blind toss, so I just kind of have to watch Mog there and hope for the best. I completely missed, and watch him just fly away back into the inner circuits there. Man, that is just extremely annoying. Why would you do that to us? Gosh darn Square-Enix. I can't believe you would do something like that. So now I have to sit here and wait for Mog to fall through the indefinite space that is like the outer walls of this area just to find one Gil. So we just have to move back just a slight tiny bit here and aim Mog down again. I think that's aiming basically at the right spot here. I think I'm pretty close, if not... Oh, that was just about as close gets. Bye-bye, Mog. Look at him go. You can see him there. You probably can't see him now because of the quality of the video, but he just fell through the bottom of the map, which makes this completely insane. I wonder if we could actually do some sort of more tricky shot where you can bank it off the wall here and grab it. I'm not sure if there's actually a pictorial evidence in the book of where you should be throwing Mog from, but I do not see it, so I'm just going to be a lot more careful here. I'm going to take one more toss, and then after that I'm just going to cut to where I get it if I do miss again, but I have a feeling I will miss again because I didn't do anything really different from my last time. Gosh darn it, Mog, why would you do this? Now you have to wait forever for him to fly around in the abyss over there. I mean, it's almost worth it to get into a monster fight, even though there's no Mog clocks. You'd have to fight them with no retry. But I really don't care to do that right now because, you know, fighting is fighting. And let's see. One more try. How are we going to do this? This should work. This will be the last one, but then I'm going to cut him out, as I said. Come on. Oh, I got so close. Okay, I just need to move back a little bit more. Oh, boy. There's a bunker beast we get to fight, so I guess we do get to break up this with a little bit of fighting, which will be okay, because we'll have Mog right back then. It's a Thermaldon, it's not a bunker beast. The bunker beast actually throws itself up, I think, in Yasha's Massif, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, you do have to get this guy into stagger before he I think he's actually considered a rare here before you can do any really worth damage on him. And his photon burst is actually kind of nuts. It did over 1,100 damage on our Chocobo, which is pretty ridiculous because he's pretty meaty. But we now know he's at a 150 stagger bar. I'm actually going to use Quay here because it will allow us to get some more stagger bar on him, and with, you know, little sort of pressure. Oh, I guess not. I was mistaken. I thought that even though he's a commando, that his Feral Link would allow us to do that. But that's okay. We need to, I'd say 1 or 2 more attack turns, and we should be able to get this guy into stagger mode. And then just watch the damage once you get this guy in stagger. It is almost staggering, ha ha ha, but seriously, you can just watch us chew him apart now with our physical attacks and our magical attacks. As you can see, 3,000 and 1,700 damage respectively is something that is pretty gosh darn cool. Although you don't get rewarded very much for getting into a fight with him as far as Crystarian points or Christogen points goes. Let's see if we got this one this time with Mog. Did we actually ended up getting it? Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we're gonna face this way. I think we have the distance for the most part. If not, like I said, I will just cut it if I miss here. Come on, Mog. I didn't cut because we had fighting. Hurry up and fall through the abyss and die so I can get you back into my gosh darn inventory here. We actually got a potion from that pull. That was interesting. I guess that's one of the rewards of having the fragment skill activated with Mog's advanced Moogle Hunt. Not the advanced Moogle Hunt, but the advanced finding Moogle Hunt. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm cutting. I will be back, and we will meet you back once we get this goddamn fucking paradox. This is so goddamn annoying. Come on, Mog. Okay, so apparently I've been throwing Mog off from the wrong place this whole goddamn time. We have to actually be on this platform over here, so I'm actually going to take a couple attempts from over here. Attempts, excuse me for my poor English. And I will try to get this fucking Paradox agent from a different spot, and hopefully this different spot will allow us to be successful. I actually think I made the same mistake in my first run through when I was getting the Paradox agents, even though I don't think I've turned them in quite yet. But that's exactly what I was doing incorrectly, so let's see if we can throw Mog down there. Oh my god, I'm such a freaking idiot. I guess that's okay though, so we'll learn from our mistakes here, and hopefully Mog will get this Paradox agent for us. As you can see, it's basically a perfect toss. Like I said, I made the first mistake last time, so I went and made the same exact mistake the second time around. But here we go. We should be getting Paradox Agent Type C, as you can see right in front of our faces. So now we can get into this elevator, go down, and finish this quest, because this is it, man. This is the bane of our Augusta Tower existence. We're going to get ourselves a very good item for this map to take over to Augusta Tower 300 AF, which we definitely need, and I believe we'll be able to complete the fragments. I think I had a discussion earlier in this, I believe last episode, about how it would the fact that we didn't get the paradox ending means that we don't get a fragment. I was completely incorrect. I just realized we will get 4 out of 4 fragments, we just won't be getting the paradox ending. So I'll have to make a note to come back here to grab all those to make sure that we complete the game in its entirety. And we are going to travel up to the 50th floor here, get the nice item that they give us for doing all this paradox agent questing for the Augusta Tower. Even though the tower was trying to kill us in the beginning because there were like APBs out on us for being mean people, but we're not mean, I promise. So let's travel all the way around here, talk to the council, and neutralize the paradox agents. It's kind of interesting how sometimes you actually have to deal with the physical manifestations of the paradoxes, and that you have to hop into the time distortions and do the puzzles, but other times you actually have to deal with the distortion in the form of items that you have to neutralize or destroy. So they kind of give you a double-edged sort of feeling where you're either doing quests to do distortions or you're actually physically getting distortions that will tell you more story. But anyways, let's turn in this last agent here.
Paradox source object confirmed. Commencing neutralization.
We got ourselves the difference engine worth 400 CP, our final fragment of this area, and an access code to Tower 13 or to Floor 13. What does that even mean? Well, we're going to find out now by heading over to the Augusta Tower 300 AF, so we'll be able to complete the exploration, and we'll actually be able to explore a whole different floor there that we haven't seen before, so it'll definitely be pretty interesting in that it'll probably tell us a little bit more about Augusta Tower itself. So we just have to find it now on the map. Here we go, Augusta Tower 300 AF. Although we've completed all the fragments for this area, we do need to, like I said, go to the 13th floor, explore it, and find out what we need to do as far as storyline or exploration goes, because it's really important that we do get it. So you actually get, I believe, a pretty interesting item here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe that all the treasure spheres on this floor itself needs Mog's actual special Moogle hunt, which we unlocked, so it would have been moot to have tried to come back here and done it like ourselves ahead of time in the story. So it's good foresight to come back a little bit later, because when you are in the Augusta Tower in the game in the first place, it's kind of a daunting area because it's just kind of annoying. And let me actually check our map now, because obviously we're not going to be 100% explored. We're going to be at 97%, so as you can see, we are going to get the hundo in this area by going down to access floor 13. As you can see, the key was confirmed, so we should be able to move around in here. And take us down a couple of floors, please. I'd like to explore this area. We're going to end up getting 3 items: the red commando badge, the blue SciComm Spalders, and the blue pilot's badge. And I believe those are actually important in very, very, very important fashion. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm not even saying words. Let's see if we can actually... Oh boy. Ooh. Do we have an Orion here, or a monster that I can't remember the name of? It looks like an Orion or a Dragoon. Oh boy, it's a Dragoon. Remember these guys. These guys are nuts, so we need to take them out as fast as we can, because that beam is really crazy. But since we did that, we now just have the Orion to deal with. As you can see, we're doing so much more damage than we were the last time we were here, so it's pretty cool, man, I do have to say. And we're going to finish this fight off fairly hastily. We'll probably end up getting 5 stars now, because we came back with a vengeance, because those guys were really causing me an annoyance before, and of course we didn't even get 5 stars. Go figure. But here we go, we have an advanced Moogle hunt to grab here. So come here, Mog, I need your assistance. Give me what's inside. And we actually also have 2 more treasure spheres here. Thank you very much. Please give me what is owed to me. We got the blue pilot's badge, which I guess is an aesthetic, but I guess it's important enough because you have to be here to get the 100% exploration, my gosh. And we actually automatically got, I believe, the 100% just by being on this floor, just by teleporting down to it. And we're just going to go for our last treasure sphere here, and then we'll be out, and then that'll be it for the session. Hey, I didn't say that you could do that, sirs and or madams. It's not nice. I'm trying to finish a session here. Hello? Oh, well, I don't want to attack the Orion. Shit, I don't want to do that. I want to attack the Dragoon. Come here. It's time for you to die. Those missiles are gosh damn interrupting. Stop it. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely going to have to take this guy out, though, before any more damage is done to our party. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, there we go. We're good now. Now we just have the Orion, who apparently has half damage on him. I do not know how that happened. Actually, I believe we probably sent out our first attack turn with the Chocobo on the Orion because I made a mistake in my targeting, but that's okay. That's what happens when you're dumb, man. You just got to do these things. But we're going to get our last treasure sphere here, as that rhymes, and we're going to toss Mog. What are we getting? I believe this one is the Spalders, maybe? Or is this the pilot's badge? I don't know, but I'll find out. Ah, it's the red commando badge. Now we're done with this area now. As you can see, we should be 100% explored. If not, then I've done something terribly wrong. Oh my gosh, we're only 98%. What have we done? What have we done here? Are we missing an area here? Interesting. I wonder if... Oh, the game automatically just took us down to the 13th floor. We probably have other things to explore here as well. What the hell? That's weird. Interesting. So we should be back up on the 15th floor here. Okay, I can understand why we're here. But how do we get to the 14th floor? Because I know there's a important 14th floor here. I'm going to try the elevator one more time to see if it gives us a choice here. Nope. That's weird now. I don't know why we're at 98% because that's... Huh. Very interesting. I don't think I can get around in any other place in the elevator here but I know there's 3 floors. There's definitely a 14th floor between 13 and 14. I'm not crazy. And there also should be a 12. Now I'm confused. I'm definitely confused. We're only bouncing back and forth between 15 and 13 here. I'm not using the wrong console, am I? Because there's no other elevators in this area, I don't think. Well, that's slightly confusing. Interesting, I guess. I wonder if... Yeah, see, here's the 14th. Here's the 13th. Oh, we haven't explored the 12th at all, but how the hell do we get down there? That's weird. I might actually have to rewind and come back and do the story. Because there's those 2 little things there. But that's okay. We've done exactly what we needed to do, even though I've supremely confused myself. I'm going to go back to the Historic Crux here because I need to think about other things that we can do. But now we have 80 fragments, which is pretty cool. We're halfway done officially. So we're going to take a save here just so you can see our awesomeness, as you can see. I will be saving. I will be taking a break. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little session of Final Fantasy XIII-2. This has been DuffCam56. I will see you guys later. Have a great night. Peace out. Bye.